Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a quiet revolution that's happening inside India's banks. We're going to look at how artificial intelligence is completely rewriting the rules of finance, and we'll see exactly how a huge player like ICICI Bank is leading the charge.
So let me ask you something. How well does your bank really know you? I mean, really? You probably think it's just about your account balance, right? But the truth is, it's getting way more personal and way more predictive than that.
See, it's all about digging into the subtle patterns of your financial life, trying to figure out what you might need before you even know you need it. And the engine that's making all of this possible? You guessed it, artificial intelligence.
Okay, so how does a technology like this actually get plugged into something as huge and, well, established as a bank? Let's break it down. Because what we're really talking about here is a massive digital upgrade for the very backbone of the entire economy.
And just to be super clear, when we say AI in banking, we're not talking about robots from a sci-fi movie. Nope. We're talking about incredibly powerful systems that can learn from data, think for themselves, and make decisions. And they are transforming literally every single part of how a bank works.
And you know, this is a huge, huge shift because these institutions, they're so much more than just businesses. They are the backbone of India's economy. They're what keeps the money flowing, powering everything from a tiny local shop to massive national projects.
I mean, just think about it for a second. These core functions, they touch every single one of our lives. We're talking about the loan that lets a family buy their first home, or the savings account for a kid's education, or the money that helps a brand new business hire its first person. This stuff is deeply personal.
But here's the thing, managing all of this at the scale of modern India, that's a massive challenge. With literally millions of digital transactions flying around every single day, banks are up against some seriously modern problems.
Seriously, just try to get your head around that number for a minute. Millions and millions of transactions every single day. And each one, that's a tiny piece of data that has to be processed, analyzed, and this is the big one, kept secure. The sheer volume is just mind-boggling.
And this data explosion, well, it brings a whole new set of really high-stakes challenges. Suddenly, every digital click is a potential backdoor for fraud. Trying to figure out risk feels like trying to navigate an entire ocean of information. And personal customer service, it can feel downright impossible.
So the big question is, how are banks actually fighting back? Well, let's look at our case study, ICICI Bank, and see exactly how they're taking AI from just theory and putting it into some seriously powerful practice.
Okay, so ICICI Bank is one of India's biggest and, frankly, most innovative private banks. And they aren't just sitting back and reacting to all this change. No way. They're actively using AI to get out in front of it, turning these huge challenges into incredible opportunities.
So here's a peek inside their AI playbook. They use it to predict which loans might be a bit risky, which helps them lend more responsibly. It helps them manage their cash and interest rates way better. It's the brain behind those chatbots that give you instant answers 24/7. And it gives their human teams the tools they need to make much, much smarter decisions.
All right, let's zoom in on two of the most powerful ways they're using this tech. We're going to look at how AI is changing something as basic as deciding who gets a loan, and how it's building this kind of digital fortress to protect all of us from fraud.
Okay, look at this comparison, because it really shows you what a massive leap this is. The old way, super slow, a manual review, based on just a couple of things like your old credit score. But the new AI-powered way, it's crunching thousands of data points in real time, your transaction history, your spending habits, building this incredibly rich and accurate picture of risk. And the result? You get faster approvals, and they're a whole lot fairer too.
Now, let's talk fraud detection, because this is cool. The AI is basically working in 3 steps. First, it's watching everything, all the time, 24/7 monitoring of every single transaction. Second, it's a pattern recognition genius. It can instantly spot something weird, like, say, your card being used in another country just minutes after you bought coffee at home. And third, it takes immediate action. It can block the transaction, send you an alert, basically stopping fraud dead in its tracks before it even happens. Okay, let's zoom back out and look at the bigger picture here, because the impact of this tech goes way beyond just one bank's bottom line. This is a crucial piece of the puzzle for the future of banking for all of India. And what ICICI Bank is doing, it's not happening in a vacuum. It's actually a perfect example of the whole Digital India initiative in action. You know, that big national vision to use technology to build a society that's more inclusive, more efficient, and more empowered for every single person.
And this is exactly how AI helps reach those big goals. Think about it. By making smarter decisions about risk, banks can finally offer loans to people who were maybe ignored by the old system. They can bring top-notch digital banking to even the most remote areas. And they can solve your problems in a tiny fraction of the time it used to take. There's a quote from the source material that just nails the ultimate goal here. It says that in the future, AI will make financial institutions smarter, faster, and more customer-friendly. And that's really it. This isn't just about making banks more efficient. It's about making the whole system work better for you, the customer.
So if there's one crucial point to take away from all this, it's this. AI is changing banking from something that just reacts to something that's a proactive, intelligent partner. So instead of you having to call your bank about a weird charge on your card, the bank is already on it. They might even call you before you've noticed. That's a fundamental change in how we relate to our money.
So we've just seen the blueprint for how AI is transforming banking. And it leaves you with this really powerful thought. This kind of smart, predictive, personalized service, it's really just getting started. The AI revolution in finance is already here. The only real question left is, what industry is next?